The ocean was always a source of fascination for Sarah. Growing up in a small coastal town, she spent countless hours staring out at the vast expanse of water, wondering what secrets it held. As she grew older, her curiosity only intensified, and she decided to pursue a career as a marine biologist. After completing her studies, Sarah landed a job on a research vessel that would take her on a journey to the depths of the ocean. She was thrilled at the opportunity to finally explore the mysteries of the sea, but as the ship set sail, a feeling of unease settled in the pit of her stomach. The first few days of the voyage were uneventful, but as the ship ventured further out to sea, strange things began to happen. The crew reported seeing ghostly figures lurking in the shadows and hearing strange noises coming from the depths of the ship. Sarah shrugged it off as superstition and brushed it off as the crew's imagination. But as the days passed, the occurrences became more frequent and more unnerving. Sarah found herself plagued by nightmares of being dragged into the depths of the ocean by unseen hands. She tried to shake off the feeling of dread that seemed to be following her wherever she went, but it only grew stronger. One night, while the crew was asleep, Sarah was awakened by a loud noise coming from outside her cabin. She cautiously opened the door and peered out into the darkness. To her horror, she saw a figure standing at the edge of the ship, staring out at the water. She froze, unable to move or even scream. The figure turned its head and looked directly at her, and Sarah saw that its face was twisted into a grotesque, inhuman grin. She stumbled backwards, tripping over her own feet and falling to the floor. When she looked up again, the figure was gone. Sarah lay there, trembling and unable to move, until the sun rose. The next day, Sarah confided in the ship's captain about her strange experience, but he brushed her off, attributing it to the stress of being at sea for so long. But Sarah knew what she saw, and she couldn't shake the feeling that something was very wrong. As the ship ventured deeper into the ocean, the crew began to vanish one by one. Sarah searched the ship frantically for her missing colleagues, but they were nowhere to be found. The captain refused to turn the ship around, insisting that they were close to making a groundbreaking discovery. But Sarah knew the truth. The sea was not a place to be toyed with, and they were paying the price for their arrogance. She could feel the eyes of something ancient and malevolent watching her, waiting for its chance to claim her as its next victim. In a desperate bid to escape, Sarah stole a lifeboat and set off into the ocean. But as she rowed away, she heard a voice whispering to her from the depths of the water. "You can't escape," it said. "You belong to me now." Sarah rowed faster, her heart pounding in her chest. She could see the lights of the research vessel growing smaller and smaller in the distance, but she knew it was only a matter of time before whatever was hunting her caught up. Just as she thought she was safe, she felt a cold hand grab her ankle and pull her into the water. She screamed and struggled, but it was no use. The sea had claimed her, and there was no escaping its grasp. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe.